Cloud, sunshine, rain, hot. Why did I say rain? It's hot, cold. Cloud, sun. Cloud, sunshine, hot, cold, love, hate, light, lark. Lark? Lark? I was doing so good there. Oh, la 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 la. Cloud, sunshine, hot, cold, love, hate, light, dark. Good. Big, small, loud, quiet, big and loose. Big, bop, bop, bop. Big, small, loud, quiet, big, Hello, everybody. Big, small, loud, quiet, and loose. I keep on. I keep on losing my cue. Big, small, loud, quiet, win, lose. Alone in the silence, drifting apart, fading like shadows, a heavy heart. Tears in the laughter, lost in the din, holding on tightly, but we can't begin. Fire, ice, sweet, bitter. Alone at the edge of a universe, humming a tune. For merely dreaming we was no. Let's see here. Fire, ice, sweet, bitter, high, low, clean, dirty. Joy, sorrow, how do you even pronounce it? Sorrow. Sorrow. Joy, sorrow, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Joy, sorrow, right, no, blah. Doing so good. Okay. Joy, sorrow, bright, no, Lord, lead, blah, blah. Joy, sorrow, bright, no, blah, blah, blah. It's always the dull part, north and south. Joy, sorrow, bright, oh, north, blah, blah, blah. I'm about to say northeast. Joy, sorrow, bright, no, north, south, east, west, full, empty. Okay. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Begin, finish, blah. Begin, finish, sweet, sour, thick, thin, life, death. I know as long as I tell. Um. Oh yeah, new album coming soon. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Yeah, planning on planning on having a sequel for that album. Uh, which is just the album backwards, you know. You guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a bathroom break, and then when I get back, I'm gonna record a different song. Um, it's called Scott Watkins Attacks, and so I guess while I'm in the bathroom, I'm gonna play the entire opposite song, maybe on loop. It just depends. I don't know. Yeah. Clouds outside are full of hate, like alone, big, small, loud, quiet winds, fades like shadows of heavy heart, tears in the laughter, lost in the din, holding on tightly, but we can't begin. Fire eyes, sweet bitter, high lonely songs drifting apart, fading like shadows of heavy heart, tears in the laughter, lost in the din, holding on tightly, but we can't begin. Source of bright words out east west full of empty. Alone in the silence drifting apart, fading like shadows of heavy heart, tears in the laughter, lost in the din, holding on tightly, but we can't begin. Fire, ice, sweet, bitter, high, low, clean songs drifting out, fading like shadows of heavy heart, tears in the glass, doing lost communion, holding on tightly while we kick again. So we're so. Alright. Hello, it's me again. Um, and, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm also creating a reality web series called Beings Turbosonics. And I'm gonna post, like, in each episode, I'm going to, upload a snippet from one of these behind the scenes live streams. Like the Bring Her Along one and this one. Yeah. Um, yeah. Scott Pilgrim is dating a high schooler. Really? Is she hot? How old are you now, Scott? Like 28? I'm not playing your little games, kids. So you've been out of high school for like 13 years, and I'm 23. 23. And you're dating a high schooler. Not bad, not bad. Dating a. Come on, what does that even mean? Yeah, like, did you guys do it yet? Well, we sort of ride the bus, and she tells me how yearbook club went and about her friends, and, drama. Scott Pilgrim, Volume 1. Alright. On to, on to recording the first track. I'm doing these all in backwards order. I don't know why, but now to film the first track of my upcoming album, Scott Watkins, called Scott Watkins Attacks. Now, if you don't know, my real name is Scott Watkins. Duh. I want to be making a whole album about this completely different guy. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know what instrumental to use. I have loads of beats. I guess we can. What we can do. I have this one beat. That I've used several times for. It. Yeah. Ooh, I know. There's this beat that me and my friend made. He's a classmate. His name is Brant the Man. He's in my band Jupiter. We're planning on changing the name, but anyways, I asked him if I could use the beat that we made that one time, and he said, "Yeah, go for it." And yeah, I'm not even okay. I'm gonna see if I can log in on my alt account. I yeah. I don't know. I love. What? No, what? That is the email. No, I don't want to sign in with Google. I'm not logged in though. Um, Microsoft School account, sure. What can? Oh yeah, some people don't know this. I have one singular slice of pizza in my refrigerator. It contains pepperoni, Italian sausage, black olives, we got cheese, the regular pizza red sauce. Okay. Um, and then yeah, and then it also contains what I like to call crust. It's rhymes with grug. All right, and why does it take me to the studio? Um, and yeah, it's specifically at yeah, you know. Wait, I'm gonna give you guys a little sample of what the beat's gonna sound like. It's called what did we name it again? Abomination Land. That's what we called it. Yeah, it's I don't know how to describe it. But basically, it kind of starts off like really majestic, kind of. Then it slowly turns into like a metal song. Okay, this is all right. This is the only sample that I'm gonna give you. Okay. Yep, that's it. That's all I'm giving you. But now we just need to download it and then put it onto BandLab because I use a completely different website to do my beats. You know. What is up with my camera? It's upside down. My bad. What? What in the? That did not fix it. What in the world? Oh snap! Abomination Land. It's downloaded. So now what we can do is we can I want to show you my files. So what we can do is we can put it onto my studio. And what we can do, that is bad. Oh, that is even worse. Oh, okay. What we can do is no, I'll give you my legs POV. Okay, and I haven't written any lyrics yet. That's the thing. Which I need to do. I don't know why, or I mean, I don't know how. That's the thing. Yeah, it's really weird, you know. Um, yeah. Okay, so what I was thinking is having the lyric or having my name Scott Watkins just over and over again. Oh, there we go. Take notes, guys. I think what I'm thinking is I like cut it down to like 1 minute 16 seconds, you know, instead of the whole middle thing. Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins. Okay. Let me just record a sample of myself saying my name over again. Okay. Scott Watkins. I'm gonna re-record that. Scott Watkins. Okay, I think that'll do it. So what we can do here is we can just we can do a little we can do a little thingy cutting, and now it's just me saying it's just me saying my name, you know. Also, uh, um, wait, it's my private DMs. That's not what I want. Okay, so guys. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but literally, it says yesterday, but it's actually still the same night, just because it's now 12. But 10:57, I had announced this album coming out soon, which then I had which then this is all of the tracks I got so far. I got a backwards song, Cool, Planet, Sunny's Life, and Wacky Wonderland. My friend that also helped me with the Abomination Land beat for Scott Watkins Tax, he actually has been wanting Sunny's Life to come out for a long time now. He was like, "When's Sunny's Life coming out and stuff?" I told him coming soon, and I was gonna have it as single, but for some reason I tried out this different distribution site instead of this one I normally use, Rootnote, and I'm not gonna blatantly say out their name, but um basically I've been waiting since February to get it released, and I have not heard anything from it. And I've literally put it in the system in February. So yeah, but yeah, so I guess it's not gonna be a single, and it's actually gonna be my album, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins. So yeah, ouch, hurt myself. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I guess what I can do is I can what BPM is it? First of all, oh, it is exactly 100. I'm assuming that's G minor. Yep. Let's see. No, it's G minor. Yep. And what we can do is we can. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Oh my, that is so hilarious. Wait. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins. Wait, hold up. Wait, I might be cooking. Wait. Dog, it's DJ Turbix on the beat, yo. Yo, hold up. Wait. Wait, let's just listen to it like vocals only. Scott Watkins, 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 Scott Watkins. Obviously, I won't be able to perform this live or anything because I can't just say Scott Watkins like over and over again. Like, here's my attempt. Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Pilgrim. Ow! I pinched my finger on the freaking box. Yeah. Oh yeah. I also have this thing I recorded back in April. It's the Thick Sunny demos. Yeah, it's demos, which also track 2 is Planet that I'm putting on my album, or this album, Scott Watkins. I also have a few others, like for example, I have an Inside the Mind of Simon cover album that I recorded in like March or April or something. It's on CD. There are actually 2 copies. We got the finished version on digital. That's supposed to be with the 690 CD. And that's the demos, which I accidentally mixed and I didn't even realize it. Dang it. And yeah, this is a signed copy, which this is supposed to go in the. This is supposed to go in there, but basically this contains a signed copy of Inside the Mind of Simon cover album, and because look at this, you open it and what? Yeah. I'll deal with that later. And also, I'm a huge fan of this band called Tally Hall. So what I've done is I had mixed a CD, and it's their first EP, Party Booby Trap, and I had put that onto a custom CD, and I'm actually not sure if it works. Should I test it? Now I feel like plugging it in right now. It's cool, yeah. Anyways, let's keep on just spamming my name over and over again. Scott Watkins, 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 Scott Watkins. Dude, this is so stupid. It's just my name over and over again. Watkins, Scott Watkins. Oh, and then just like this very last one, we have it at like 0.50. Yep. Watkins, Scott Watkins. Nope. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh wait. Scott Watkins. Yep, that'll do. Oh my god, wait. Listening to this in reverse would go so crazy. Scott Watkins, 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 Scott Watkins. Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins, Scott Watkins. No, this is mainly what I do throughout my days. It's just I just sit here, watch some TV, admire that second TV, and read a little bit of my Scott Pilgrim 20th anniversary box. And I'm also recording demos and full-length albums and EPs and singles and stuff. And looking at that deer head in the hallway. Ooh, that thing. Anyways, it's finished. Of course, it's a WAV file. Because look, the program I use, or not technically a program, but basically I use Bandcamp, and what I do is I would add all the stuff here first, and then I would try to distribute it through the thingy root. No, that's what it is. Yeah, the distribution website. You know the place. Yeah. So what I do first is I just put it onto Bandcamp first and then distribute it. So yeah, here it all is. Which I should really organize these first of all. I did the album in a really weird way. It's weird. That crazy food. Yep, it releases December 7th, 7,777. It releases May 25th or 26th, 2025. And you know what? For now, it's gonna be free. But sometime in the future, I'm gonna set all my free stuff to not free. I need an album art. That's what I need. I don't have an album art right now. Yeah. Okay. On credits. Oh wait. Scott Watkins X. Swah. Wait. I should ask him if I can, like, when I go to like distribute onto like Spotify and stuff. I should ask him if I can set him as like a featuring artist. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let out your spaghetti. Nah. Okay, here he is, right here, on my DMs. I turned off my camera. That's why you only see this Turbosonics Extras profile picture. That's what I see. Anyways, hey dude, I used the Abomination Land beat, and I was ho- hoping. Oh no! What? Are what? Are why? Why all of a sudden I just have 4 viewers? I mean, guys, all I'm doing is I'm recording an album at 12 at night. I don't get it. If I could put you as an as a featuring artist for the one track. Okay, wait. Can I like adjust this? Can I wait? Wait. Okay, so wait. But I'm gonna. Why am I still zoomed in? Or is it just like that? Wait, I'm so confused. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna turn on streamer mode just in case. Um. What? Yeah. Yes. Turn on streamer mode. Okay. Okay. All right. This is like the safest option I can do. Which okay. All right. So here I put. So here I texted him. I'm like, hey dude, I used the Abomination Land beat, and I was hoping if I could put you as a featuring artist for the one track. Which for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dang it, I keep on zooming in way too much. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to okay, I'm just gonna put in album credits Loudly Raps, which is one of my great friends, because that dang, that is a detailed version of my hand or my finger. But I'm only putting his name because he's my manager and stuff, and also he he also I wouldn't say that he helped produce it, but he sort of helped me with making Cool. I don't know. I first made Cool right after I signed to LR Records and stuff. So I'm putting him as one of the credits. Okay. Um who also I yeah, I'm gonna put Joe Holly as one of them I because track 5, which is this, the backwards track, it's actually a backwards cover of Bring Her Along by Joe Holly and his album Joe Holly, which I'm inspired by. Um so yeah, I'm putting him as a credits. Yeah. That's about all the credits. Now to add the tracks. I don't have an album art yet, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put in all the tracks. Uh obviously in order. Which, um, guys, I promised a long time ago that I would release an album called "I'm a Person Too." Uh, it never came out. Then I also promised this EP called the Grounded EP. That never happened. um, Unfortunately, I was really hoping that. Hope. Oh, we're waiting for that. And then I and this is going to be the album. Um, Scott Watkins going to be the album. The album, like the album. I need to convert some convert MP3 to what uh, wait, was it the last two tracks? Okay, I think it's one. It's Sunny's Life and Planet. Fun fact, guys. Planet is based on a true event. Um, yeah. It's about this uh guy that claimed he was my biggest fan, but then uh but then he slowly turned into my biggest hater. Really weird. Um, yeah. Oh, dude, I just realized I've made so many promises. Like I promised an album called "I'm a Person Too." Never happened. I promised the Grounded EP. I promised dang, that's a lot. I which I did promise to use the Abomination beat for a track in the Grounded EP, but uh obviously I never got around to doing the Grounded EP. Although I technically didn't break that promise because I used it for Scott Watkins, so technically I mean I don't know. You know? I mean I used it, so I technically didn't break it. So yeah, graceful Jabberwocky. You want what's funny? You want to know what's funny? I have a track called Opposites, and then I'm planning on doing a sequel to Scott Watkins, where the entire album is basically the opposite, or it's the entire album was reverse the sequel to Scott Watkins, and backwards is technically the opposite of one, so it's kind of funny. But if I were to do the backwards album, that means that I can't distribute the backwards album onto Spotify and stuff. Because if I did a backwards album, that means that every single track is gonna be backwards. Um, which also means that whatever sample or like track that is backwards on the regular standard Scott Watkins album, it's gonna be regular, like it's gonna be like not reversed. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Basically, and track 5, it's a reversed track. And if I were to make the Skylanders backwards sequel, then that means that track 5 would be regularly unreversed, and which means that if I were to distribute the backwards album on Spotify, I'd have to leave out track 5 because it would be technically copyright. What? I'm so confused here, you know? Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your spaghetti. And you know what? I'm gonna do the backwards, or I'm gonna do track 5, not individual track purchase, which means you have to buy it, but you can only uh buy that track by buying the whole album. Because I'm evil like that.
Planet.
Planet. Wait, what I should do as a funny joke? Instead of having it like spelt normally, like planet normally, I should have actually have the lowercase L and uppercase I, because I mean they look so similar. Nah. Anyways, you know what? I'm just gonna save it as a draft for right now. Um, which this is what the album looks like. Oh, my bad. This is what the album looks like right now. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show you all of the drafts. Um, yeah. So right here, number 1, I'm a person 3, which was basically every track of I'm a person 2, but 8-bit, you know. And then I'm a person 2, of course. I'm a person 2 too, which a side B kind of, where it's like had every instrumental demo and like sample or something. It's really weird. And like unreleased songs that didn't make it to the album. Yeah. Um. All right. I guess I'll end the live stream here. I might live stream tomorrow. I don't know. All right. Oh yeah. Should I reunite with Loudly Raps? Let me know.